What kind of gas mileage do motorcycles get?
What's up, guys? It's Alex. So, one of you guys just recently asked me what kind of gas mileage to expect or what kind of gas mileage you get out of a motorcycle. And the question was actually more in relation to single cylinder versus multi cylinder, that video I did. But I just figured I'd do a quick video to answer that and kind of cover all the bases on that. Simple answer is gas mileage varies a lot across the board on motorcycles. And it really comes down to a few different factors. And these are just very general rules. There are exceptions to them, but on any kind of bike, street bikes, what we're really covering here, on any kind of street bike, the more cylinders you have, the worse your gas mileage is going to get, kind of like on most cars. Exception to that kind of being also weight plays a factor. So, but as a general rule, a single cylinder bike is going to get better gas mileage than a two-cylinder bike. Those are going to get better gas mileage than a three-cylinder, four-cylinder. You start getting into six-cylinder bikes, your gas mileage goes down some. As a general rule, there are exceptions, okay? Other things that play a big factor in that: weight. Lighter motorcycles generally going to get better gas mileage than a heavy motorcycle. Size of the motor. Usually a smaller motor is going to get better gas mileage on a motorcycle, except if you've got a small motorcycle or small motor like a 600cc inline four-cylinder or some kind of small multi-cylinder bike like that that's very high RPM revving, then you're going to lose a little bit of gas mileage because you're just working your motor at a higher RPM range. So, your big single-cylinder motorcycles usually get really good gas mileage. Your twin-cylinder motorcycles usually get really good gas mileage. When you start getting into three cylinders, four cylinders, etc., your mileage goes down. I've had bikes, like Ninja 250s and other small bikes like that get as much as, 70 plus miles to the gallon. That's definitely reachable on different bikes. Some of your parallel twin and single cylinder bikes, you can get 70, 80 plus miles to the gallon. And then I've had bikes like, my ZX6, it only got 30 something miles to the gallon. But at the time I was kind of riding like an ass too. My FZ09 was a three-cylinder motorcycle. It got like probably 38, 40 miles to the gallon, and it depends on how you ride it. It's all throttle too, man. Keep your hand out of the throttle, you get better gas mileage. So it's not really a simple answer, but motorcycles really get anywhere from, in the high 20s to 70, 80 plus miles per gallon, depending on what kind of bike it is, what kind of riding you're doing, and how you are riding the motorcycle and how much you're, just like a car, if you give it a lot of gas every time you take off from a stoplight, you're going to lose some gas mileage. If you're kind of taking it easy on it and shifting at lower RPMs and stuff, you're going to get a little bit better gas mileage. So your mileage may vary. Just depends on what you're doing with it, okay? Take it easy, guys.